Your mom's a hoe.
Had a video about 40 Shams, the public gooning epidemic. You feel me? I understand niggas be beating they meat and shit. Niggas be addicted to beating they meat and shit. I'm not saying I'm one of them niggas, but basically niggas is doing it in public now. You feel me? Niggas can't get enough of beating they meat indoors, so niggas gotta, well, goon is what they call it nowadays, gooning. You feel me? Which I think is a fitting name. It sounds like the perfect name for something like that. Like I said, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here addicted to gooning, but motherfuckers is doing it in public. It's an epidemic apparently. The public gooning epidemic, 4D Shams. Let's see what bro talking about. Let's see why motherfuckers want to touch themselves in public so much.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
You to give me a soundboard too. Not a soundboard, but some sound effects right next to me. So you feel me? I could be like the streamers, you feel me? So I can get like that, you feel me? I should add that to the soundboard. He nutted on my leg, you feel me? So y'all remind me when I get my little soundboard and shit to get this right here as a sound.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg!
He fucking nutted on my fucking leg, okay? That's gonna be on my soundboard, y'all. I'm gonna work on that for y'all.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch!
And he ran,
Oh
bro.
my god! He nutted on my leg! He nutted on my leg!
Bro, that's crazy, bro. What happened? He nutted on my leg, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might not tell anybody what happened.
Philadelphia man surrenders after allegedly ejaculating on woman's leg. Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this up. Oh my god. Philadelphia authorities have identified and apprehended Gary A. Miles, 35, of Southwest Philly in connection with an indecent assault that occurred at a Dollar Tree store. Local rapper Meek Mill contributed to the search effort by offering a $2,000 reward for information.
What? Come on now, Meek Mill. Hold on. Is that just Meek Mill? All right, yeah, think about it like this, bro. We know Meek Mill was caught up in the Diddy shit, you feel me? So, a man in Philadelphia, if y'all don't know, I don't know why I know this, but Meek Mill is from Philadelphia, so I guess that's part of the reason. So, a man in Philadelphia nutted on a woman's leg in Dollar Tree. Okay. That is Dollar Tree activities, so at least it wasn't a Walmart or a Target or some shit like that, because that is definitely Dollar Tree, Dollar General activities. This nigga Meek Mill put up $2,000 to help find whoever did it. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been that hard. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Maybe he trying to make himself look better because he caught up in this Diddy shit. So maybe he had to help a woman out for getting her leg nutted on or something. I don't know what was his thought process. But I don't know why Meek Mill decided, out of all motherfuckers who live in Philadelphia, her mom, her dad, whoever she know, whoever her lawyer is, you feel what I'm saying? This nigga Meek Mill, out of all people, why is you helping all of a sudden when somebody get their leg nutted on? Like, why is you worried now? You feel me? I don't know. I'm talking about y'all.
Miles' whereabouts. His involvement highlighted the community's collective effort to address the incident swiftly. You know you messed up if you even got the rappers putting money on your head. Ladies and gentlemen, and whatever's left of our collective dignity, come here. We need to talk. Because apparently being freaky in public is a trend now. We got people clapping cheeks in grocery store aisles. And I don't know if this is a result of some sort of weird fetish, but it's been pretty common for these spicy content creators to make content in public locations, for example, like grocery stores. And the thing is, these videos will start all normal and then all of a sudden you'll see some of the worst acting you've ever seen. Like, I know they're trying to sell some sort of like sex appeal or, you know, target the gooners, but it really ends up coming off as satire more than anything else. And besides the weird grocery store behavior, we got people gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Okay, I'm gonna let bro rock out, but I was trying to see first. I was trying to see what he was trying to get at, because I was like, he was talking about the sexual content and shit and all the content they be filming in grocery stores and whoop de whoop de whoop. I'm like, hey, that's the normal part, you feel what I'm saying? Is that what y'all would consider public gooning? I feel like that's just, you feel me, there's OnlyFans models being OnlyFans models doing that type of shit. But I thought we was finna get to like the motherfuckers actually like playing with themselves in public, you feel what I'm saying? But apparently he getting to it. I think this clip that he talking about, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably seen it too.
Grocery store behavior.
I
We
think
got
I
people
seen it.
gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Like, did she see his meat out or something? Like, it's crazy how the attitude switched so fast. Like,
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave.
it's like, what the fuck? Hi, how are you? Have you been here before? And it's like, as soon as she seen the dick, she was like, sir, you need to leave. You feel what I'm saying? You need to leave. You feel me? Which is understandable. You feel me? You definitely can't blame her for that. But it's like, why he got his dick out in the drive-thru anyway? Like, where is he at? Where the fuck is he at? A Wendy's?
We got people gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Man, that
Call
bitch pull out
911.
so fast. Where the fuck was he at, man? And they got his license plate and everything. He fucked. Bitch got his dick out in a drive-thru. Bitch got his meat out.
And I'm sure you might know who that is. That's Nautica Malone. I've talked about him on my channel before. He's basically viewed as like the progenitor of the public gooning movement. Yes, movement.
Our Nautica, Park in Bikini Beach, Tempe, Arizona. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
You see the white boy over there laughing like, you feel me? They popping up and shit. They trying to make jokes and shit out of it. But these is really niggas right here who ain't getting no pussy, bro. I ain't finna be the nigga come over here and act like I get, you feel me? We ain't even finna go into all that, you feel what I'm saying? But if we just talking about this video alone, you feel me? It seemed like these niggas right here just started like some type of little joke and it's trying to be funny and make memes and shit for dude. All the time, these niggas ain't getting no cat. You hear me? Like, for real, like, they playing around making jokes and shit, but this is your life. You know, like, it's a bad look.
Thy will be jerk, on earth as it is in jerk land.
It's not that funny.
Deliver us from the Gunaside. Amen.
Although it is sad, the gist of the story is that dude basically unalived himself after he was caught on camera masturbating at the drive-thru. And the third
I ain't tell him to have his dick out, though. The crazy part was, though, it looked like the lady was recording. Like, she knew, like, he had his meat out or something. Because think about it. Why she got her phone out when he pull up? You feel me? They must have seen something or known something from the jump, that he was doing something from the jump. Because why you pull, unless she had the phone recording the whole time, who knows if y'all got that footage, whatever. But it seemed like she pulled her phone out and started recording when his car started pulling up to the drive-thru. So I don't know. He must have been a known public dick beater or some shit like that, because she known to pull her phone out when he pulled up. Maybe she just wanted to get a peek of the meat real quick, just to see what he was working with. And then she seen that it wasn't up to standards. I quit. Let's stop.
category might just be the worst by far, because not only do they goon in public, they take it upon themselves to take that extra step to make sure that it's a public location where kids are present. Ladies and gentlemen, meet NYC's blanket couple. So this freaked out couple obviously couldn't show enough restraint to wait till they got home, so this is what they did. Trying to enjoy a beautiful Sunday afternoon in NYC.
Let's see what they got going
Wow,
on.
look at this park. What do we have here? In the middle of the park, the kids literally roaming around. Didn't even
That's not real. They not doing it for real. It's for jokes. You don't know what they doing under there. You don't know who under there or what they doing under there. You feel me? Unless they seen them get under there. But yeah, ain't this like a charge or some shit? You get caught by the police or something doing some shit like this. You like on the sex offender list, ain't it?
bothered to find somewhere that was more discreet. In a park, there's usually places where not a lot of people pass by. No, they said no, we're gonna do it smack dab in the middle of the park where everyone is passing by, where kids are passing by, and who cares who sees.
I bet it's funky under that cover.
You know, maybe they thought that that blanket was like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Brief intermission, make sure you guys subscribe, we're almost at 100K. Also subscribe to my reaction channel. And
Ooh,
join
that
my
bitch
Discord,
plugging.
we have well over 3,000 members. All the
bitch
links will be in the
plugging.
description. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I'm sorry, the fact that people just kept watching and minded their business kind of bothers me. I'm the type of person, I probably would have went and like splashed them with water. Cause
Yeah, you look at your skin color, bro. You ain't acting like that, bro. Leave that shit alone, bro. You mind your business, bro. What you talking about? You go over there with that shit. I ain't fucking with that. I'm going home. That's day park now. You hear me? That's day park. You know? Ain't no point in even fighting for that bitch. Ain't no point in even. I mean, most of you do call the police if you really want to care about the kids. If my kids was there, you feel what I'm saying? But
why are you scarring these little kids? Sometimes I wonder, where are those Karens
wow.
when we really need them? Because this
Oh wow, they really was under the humping.
the perfect time to make a scene, to really cause an issue. Now, there isn't a national database that keeps track of gooning and, you know, all the public indecency cases, at least that I know of. But if we examine big cities like New York, we see that there's been reports of an increase in public masturbation. According to NYPD data cited by the New York Post, there was a 51% surge in such complaints through June 30 compared to the same period in 2023. Additionally, the number of criminal summonses issued for public exposure of genitals increased by a staggering 396% in the same time.
300, it increased by 400%. Hold on, my computer going dead.
Almost 400% increase. In cities like Chicago and other areas within the Cook County, facilities operated by the Cook County Sheriff's Office have seen a dramatic increase in incidents involving inmates masturbating and holding areas, causing distress and harassment, especially for female lawyers representing clients in those areas. And there have been multiple articles that talk about this issue. Public defenders pushed to breaking point by masturbating inmates.
Pushed to breaking point?
How often the masturbation epidemic in Cook County court lockups raises questions about jail conditions, county budget, defendant rights. In Atlanta, we got a man who's been continuously arrested for indecent exposure.
Island right by Ponce de Leon. I spoke with a man who lives right over here in these condos. He says he walks out the door and right where I'm standing on this sidewalk, he sees a man exposing himself, touching himself. He's called the police. The man gets arrested and then ends up right back here doing the same thing.
Dude literally respawns, bro. That's insane.
I was in total shock. Like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing right now?
For 3 years, David Robertson has been dealing with this when he walks outside of his Virginia Highland condo.
You know, back in the day, public indecency was that one weird guy in a trench coat. You knew him, you avoided eye contact with him. And oh yeah, depending on where
man, fuck with me, man, that bitch would have been that bitch would have been in the cell longer. Like, what you mean he keep getting out the cell? And every time I come, man, every time I go to work, coffee in my hand, lunch bag, keys in my hand, finna have a good day at work. Don't want to go to already, and I catch a nigga beating his dick downstairs, and it's like, bro, and it's like, maybe once it'll slide. That's the maximum, bro. Maybe once it'll slide, cause it's like, bro, I don't own this building. You feel me? Unless I own the building.
there was also the homeless person who wasn't all the way there and would sometimes walk around completely naked. I think as a child, that's like the worst public indecency ever got. And of course, there was that one time period when people were debating whether or not mothers could breastfeed their babies in public, but that's a completely different topic. But see, we went from that public indecency to now having couples, TikTokers, spicy content creators, all contributing to the public indecency problem. We're seeing a shift from accidental nudity to scheduled programming. And a lot of this, believe it or not, goes back to pornography. Every day, the internet vomits out more explicit content than our ancestors saw in their whole lifetime. And
That's
everyone
real.
from young
That's the only issue though. This is my issue for real. It's like, bro, sex has become so motherfucking, what's the word? Desexualized. I don't know. It's like, bro, it's like, maybe just cause I be trying to think about it like just because I've grown up and I'm not a kid no more and I'm a man now. But the kids now, like, they be wicked. You feel me? They be wicked. Like, shit, a titty ain't even a titty no more. A butt cheek ain't a butt cheek no more. A dick ain't a dick no more, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro. It's like so common to see that shit everywhere now. And it's just like, that's why it's like this. That's why niggas is beating their dick in public. You feel me? That's why. couples is having sex in public, bro.
Young kids to senior citizens are all consuming this content. And senior citizens might be the worst when it comes to public indecency. There have been a multitude of times where I've caught senior citizens watching spicy content either at like a public library or just somewhere in public thinking that nobody notices. There's literally a bunch of proof online. People catch.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense because if you think about it, the old ass nigga, the elderly nigga at home, that nigga, I don't know, maybe. I don't know why he at the library watching porn. I don't know why I was trying to defend him. Now I look guilty.
Them all the time.
Rhea, next time you open your big stinking mouth, pal, I will write you up and send you to the office for coming into my room without permission. Is that clear?
Oh.
What I watch as an adult is my choice. You, as a child, wait in the hall until you're invited into my room. Is that clear?
Or maybe instead of trying to blame it on them being a child and you being an adult, maybe don't watch that on a school campus. And the public indecency / gooning problem is even affecting police officers on the job.
In Lake County, a case of distracted driving cost a deputy his job, but a sheriff's office investigation found
I seen this
he
shit.
wasn't texting before slamming his car into a woman's car.
He was looking at porn. West 2's Justin Schecker got a copy of the Internal Affairs report and the body camera video from the crash.
The Lake County Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs investigation found that former Deputy Tristan McComber was looking at something not safe for work before this happened.
I'm sorry, you gotta be really lost in the deep end if you're watching porn while
That boy was lost in the salsa. That boy was lost in the salsa.
His body-worn camera captured the steering wheel airbag deployment. After his department-issued cruiser crashed into the back of another car. The video shows Deputy McComber tossing his cell phone onto the seat and then picking it up before he goes to check on the other driver.
Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My brakes locked up.
Okay.
You good?
You know your brakes did not lock up, bro.
I was like, oh my yeah, I'm okay.
According to the new Internal Affairs report, the deputy
Hey, that
told
was
us
a good one though. That boy put a fast one. That bitch say my brakes locked up. I don't think he had his dick in his hand and then like that dick in hand. It wasn't dick in hand. Like get that dick out your hand. My bad, y'all. I'm saying dick a lot. Yeah, bro. I think he was just watching on his phone. But I ain't gonna lie. You had to be too deep in. Like I ain't gonna lie. And you got a body cam. It's like these niggas don't be thinking sometimes. I don't think.
Sergeant, the brakes locked up before he rear-ended the other car.
Maybe they like do they body cam footage like clear after a certain amount of time or some shit. I don't know. But they be bold with the shit. Like they'll slap a nigga real quick. Do some crazy shit real quick. They'll plant something real quick.
Stop for a school bus. This deputy no longer works for the Lake County Sheriff's Office. We're told he resigned while facing termination. The Internal Affairs investigation found he wasn't truthful in what he was doing on his phone right before impact. McComber initially stated he was scrolling through text messages in a group chat with other deputies prior to the crash, but the investigation found he was viewing something that is more visual and inappropriate while on the job. The report's conclusion says McComber admitted to lying before later revealing he was looking at pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash. Deputies found he violated 3 sheriff's office policies. He departed from the truth, used an electronic device for something that's prohibited, and there was substantial evidence he wasn't.
Man, first off, that bitch ain't even supposed to have the phone in his hand and want to pull niggas over and shit. You feel me? Want to pull a nigga over for a ticket, man. These niggas, man. Ooh.
Wearing a seatbelt behind the wheel.
This nigga got the nerve to watch porn. Imagine what the other niggas doing. You feel me? This probably the little shit. Dick in hand.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro. So not only does he not care about other people's safety, he doesn't even care about his own. When people start moving like this in ways to endanger themselves and endanger others and, you know, put their whole life in jeopardy, that's how you know it's an addiction, because they don't have any restraint. They don't have any self-control. See, when you're consuming a vast amount of sexual content, there comes a point when you become desensitized to it. Your dopamine system breaks. It's like if you tried to eat a ghost pepper every day and then after that, going to eat a jalapeno. It's just not gonna hit the same. It's the same with people who are over consuming sexual content. It gets to a point where they become numb and they start chasing the next thrill. And for some of these addicts, that next thrill is doing something inappropriate in public. And even if they know it's gonna put them in jeopardy and it's highly risky, since they have poor impulse control, they're gonna do it anyways. Matter of fact, the riskier it is, the more they're gonna enjoy it, because they're looking for a dopamine spike. And dopamine is basically your brain's feel-good chemical. Usually when you accomplish something, reach a goal, your brain will give you some dopamine as a reward. But see, that's only one.
It's crazy too. It's called dopamine and shit. Drugs and shit. You be on that dope and shit. Feel me? Shit. Make your dopamine go crazy, bro. Y'all know this shit, bro. Why Elliot trying to be a biologist, huh?
Side of things. When we
shut your ass up, Elliot.
start talking about these spicy content creators, it starts becoming more about clout, because making sexual content in public brings those likes and views. And the reason it does is because it comes with a certain level of thrill that the audience who's desensitized is seeking. You know, this whole idea of,
oh, I got caught having sex at Walmart.
Whatever it may be, as long as it's just morally indecent. And of course the spicy content creators
that
try to make—
is true. That's definitely true. You feel me? Like, that's the issue with humans and shit. You feel me? We all victims to it. We all do the shit. You know, like, it's like we all be competing to be the victim. You know what I mean? Like, say you get around, of course, I'm speaking from my experience. The school system I came up in was a uniform school system. You feel what I'm saying? So I grew up in, you feel me? Poverty area. Everybody, of course, want to show they got the fly shit, the coolest shit, the whoop, the whoop. But it be at points where niggas gotta, like, argue about who was the poorest or who had it the hardest, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you feel me? Or it's either niggas argue about, like, who done did the worst shit or who done did the most extreme shit. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, why do we do that? It's like, why do we be competing to... You feel me, nigga? I had sex on the beach. You feel what I'm saying? Well, shit, have you ever had sex on the plane? Nigga, I had sex on the plane. They be like, nigga, I had sex on my mama bed. And it's like, nigga, you not cool, bro. You not fucking cool, bro. You's fucking funky and you dirty. And I hope your mama beat your ass. But, nah, bro. We need to stop that shit, bro. Competing to be the victim. Niggas need to stop competing to be the victim. You feel me? It's okay. You don't have to be the victim. And niggas be trying to compete to be the coolest niggas. Like, what y'all want? What you want? You want to be the victim? Or you want to be the fucking Don Dada?
It seem like it's real. Whole time they got like a whole camera crew. But to the audience, sometimes they do believe it's real. And even if they don't believe it's real, they're still programming their mind to like that type of stuff. So what does that translate to? It translates to them eventually trying it themselves. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you connect 2 points. But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, public indecency isn't funny at all. It's really disgusting. It can traumatize people, especially kids, and it creates an unsafe environment. And to be honest, it really signals a deeper issue within our culture. For anyone watching who might genuinely be struggling with this, please go seek professional help, because it's not okay.
Oh God. That bitch say go seek professional help. It's not okay. You hear me? I agree with bro though. You know what I'm saying? But if you got your own little private jet, your own little private whoop to whoop, you feel me? You got your own nice big wide body car with your nice look. You feel me? Tent on it and it's just you and your lady in the whip. Come on now.
Your mom's a hoe.